On April 11, 1987, Nicole Hart was born. She was raised in a very poor family with lots of brothers and sisters, but she was the youngest. By the age of 3, Nicole loved to be outside doing flips, and when she was about 10 years old, Nicole asked her parents if she could join gymnastics, but they didn't have enough money. Nicole's lips started to quiver, and she found this unbearable, so she quit gymnastics. When Nicole turned 18, her parents told her something that would change her life. She figured out that her parents had been saving up for her college ever since she was 5 because her brothers and sisters did not want to go. After Nicole found out, her cheeks turned red and her eyes opened wide. "Thank you," Nicole shouted. After a few months passed, Nicole was able to get into an amazing college, especially for gymnastics. Nicole was doing great until one day Nicole tried to do a back layout step out with a back tuck off of beam. As Nicole flipped, she realized she didn't have enough time for the back tuck, but she tried anyway and almost landed it. But as she came down, her knees buckled, so she took a major impact. Nicole screamed for help, and her coach came running. She told one of the girls to call the ambulance, and as soon as they got to the gym, they rushed Nicole to the hospital. Eventually, Nicole woke up in a hospital bed with her mom standing over her. So her mom called the nurse. The nurse told Nicole what happened and explained how she tore her ACL. Nicole asked if she could still do gymnastics, and her nurse replied, with the answer Nicole wanted, but it wasn't with the answer Nicole wanted to hear. "Nicole, you tore an important part of your body. You'll recover, but there's only a small chance you'll do gymnastics again." Nicole burst into tears, so her mom decided to leave. Later that day, Nicole saw a story about her on the news. It explained how everyone was rooting for her to get back up and try again. From there, Nicole knew she had to work hard to do gymnastics again, because everyone was counting on her. Nicole asked her doctor if she could start physical therapy, and she said yes. The next day, Nicole started. She was scared, but she saw a little girl doing it with far worse injuries. Nicole's instructor told her to relax and lift her leg, but Nicole couldn't. A couple months passed, and Nicole was still going to physical therapy, and her instructor said it was time to walk, so Nicole got up out of her chair. About 3 minutes passed with Nicole's instructor holding her up, so Nicole said to let go, and before they knew it, Nicole was walking on her own. Her face welled up with tears of joy, and she felt like she could conquer the world. Lying in a hospital bed was hard for Nicole, but she started walking, and it was time for the next step, gymnastics. Nicole stepped upon the gym floor, but her coach looked in awe as Nicole completed a layout step out on her first try. And from that moment on, Nicole wanted to show anyone that they could do anything, no matter what. There was a chance for Nicole to train children with injuries, and she took it. Nicole inspired everyone she taught, but most importantly, she made her family